We have to talk about this story that I recently saw, and I'm about to play it for you in just a minute, but I got to give you some backstory first. So the wife was making routinely $20,000 a month. Like, she was making a really good living on her own before she got with her husband. Now she has 2 kids with her husband, a 16-month-old and a 4-week-old. She's trying to juggle being a mom, a wife, and an entrepreneur. Now her husband, for the very first time ever, just had his biggest month of $17,000. I want you to see what he's asking of her, and I want you to let me know if you think that it's fair.
Last month, I made more money than I've ever made in my life. I brought home $17,000, and the way it was received wasn't the way that I would have liked it to have been received.
I wasn't prepared for how much this unconscious idea of the role I should play as a woman and the role he should play as a man would affect our relationship. I was not prepared for that.
Ramit, let me say something to you. There's some fear. There's some fear with being direct with my wife. I want to be heard. I want to be heard. I want to say this one thing that I've been trying to say and have her hear me. I'll make it very plain. I need love from you, respect. I need food, and I just need clean clothes. That's it.
You need me to be a housewife.
So here's my thing. If she's making $20,000 a month with her business, and his business is starting to take off, and he's got about $17,000, his first month making that, can't y'all well afford to have somebody else come in to cook and clean? Why does it have to be her that does it? It's not just about the act itself. It's about him wanting a certain kind of wife, but that wasn't the kind of wife that he married. He married an entrepreneurial businesswoman, but now he's trying to turn her into a housewife, and he doesn't seem to care or even notice that that's not exactly what she wants. Not every woman wants to be home with the kids, cooking and cleaning and doing laundry. Some women want to be able to balance it and do both. They don't want to feel like they had to give up their dream in order to have a relationship with a man. Like, she was already doing these things. And I need clean clothes and I need food. Is she the only one on earth who can make that happen for you? Would you really look at her as less of a mom and less of a wife if she doesn't do those, if she's not the one, if it's not by her hand? Even if she's not the one cutting the check, you need to see her scrubbing the toilet. You need to see her folding the laundry. You need to see her flipping the pancakes. Like, I hate the idea that women are always expected to, or not always, but some women are expected to give up everything they had before, their entire identity prior to meeting a man, because now they met you, child, that's over. It's a wrap. Put a fork in it, it's done. And it's like, I just don't understand how he doesn't understand how selfish his request is and how much stress and turmoil it's putting her through. She said she feels like she's failing at being a mother. She feels like she's failing at being a wife. Feel like she's failing in her business. And instead of him saying, the last thing I want to do is add to that stress. You just had a baby 4 weeks ago. Instead, here he is piling on. Like, since you already stressed, put this on top. I don't think that it's just about her cooking and cleaning. I think it's about him wanting to feel the respect of a man who takes care of all the bills, of a man who makes all the money. And the only way he can get that level of respect is if he has all the finances and she has to come to him. He wants a certain subservient, submissive attitude that only him making money and her not making money will get him. It takes a very secure man to be in a relationship with an independent woman because she doesn't need you, she wants you. And some men can only be in a relationship where they feel needed. And I feel like that's what he's going through. But he's trying to create or to manufacture this situation, this scenario where he can feel needed. So he's basically asking his wife, I need you to shrink so that I can feel bigger and more powerful. I only thrive in an environment where I feel like I'm above someone. And you're out here acting like you're my equal. Feeling like you have to give up parts of yourself in order to be in a relationship with somebody else, whether it's now or later, that's going to eventually wear on you. That you're only a shell of who you once were before this person. And he shouldn't even feel comfortable asking his wife to shrink so that he can feel more comfortable in a relationship with her. This isn't about cooking. This isn't about cleaning. This is about you got a little too much power around here. And I'm the man, and that job's supposed to be mine.
So the God complex, or the most challenging aspect of this issue, is the God that many women feel. Women are often raised to be naturally empathetic and supportive, so when they focus on their dreams, they may experience guilty for not fulfilling what they feel others expect them. Society expectations can lead them to feel selfish or self-centered for putting their own goals first. Even if they have supportive partners, this guilty is amplified when children come into the picture. Often, mothers are expected to sacrifice everything for their kids, and while parenting is undoubtedly okay, a priority, many are really held to the same standard of sacrifice. Women can end up feeling guilty for waiting something for themselves beyond their a wife or a mother. Consequences of giving up on dreams: when women give up their dreams for marriage, it can have a serious mental and emotional consequences. Studies have shown that personal fulfillment is key to mental health, so abandoning one's dreams can lead to feeling of resentment, frustration, or even depression. Women who set aside their ambitions may later question their self-worth or feel regret for not pursuing what they once wanted. On one larger scale, the expectation does not just affect individual women but also limit society growth and innovation. When half of the population is encouraged to put their dreams aside, we miss out on the diversity, ideas, creativity, contribution that could have had lasting impact. Breaking the cycle and embracing inequality. So, what can we do for this? So, we need to open up conversations that challenge the idea that women should sacrifice their dreams for marriage. Men, women, families, and communities all play a role in creating a more balanced approach to relationship and career goals. Marriage should be a partnership where both individuals' dreams and ambitions are supported. As a society, we must normalize the idea that both partners should share the responsibilities of home, family, or so women, men can pursue their goals. It's not selfish to want for fulfilling career or personal ambitions alongside a healthy, happy marriage. This is something we should support for everyone, regardless of the gender. At the end of the day, everyone deserves the chance to pursue their dreams, whether they are married or not. We need to challenge these outdated expectations and instead support each other in building lives that are both personally and fulfilling and supportive of our partners. Let's redefine what marriage can be: a partnership where both people are free to achieve their dreams. Yeah, so we've seen a lot of women giving up of dreams because of marriage, because their husband say no, you can't do this. If you do this, I'm going to divorce you. So a lot of women have given up on what they love to do because of men. Okay, and it's not like it's not good, because in a healthy relationship everyone has their own say. As much as people are married, every individual has their own dreams and what they like doing, so you can't just depend on one person. This is why when people get divorced, most of women are remain broke. They don't have money because men are the one who work and they're the one who's having the bank account. So if you're a woman, they don't have a bank account, they will end up suffering with the kids, starting from afresh. Because some of the women, they don't even have jobs like for them to take care of themselves. So they have to, some of them, they didn't even go to school to pursue their careers. So you have to like um when you're a woman, you need to be smart enough to also pursue your dreams. As much as you are married and happy, also you need to put your dreams in front and always have the second, like what you're going to do if this marriage was to end. And so, one thing that you need to know as women is that if a man is not supporting your dreams, that's a red flag. Okay, you have to open your eyes. Don't just sleep. Don't marry him if he's not supporting your dreams. That's one thing you should do. Okay, and another thing is that the truth you need to know is that men don't really love independent women. Okay, they love women to be dependent on them. So if you see most of the women who are doing fine, who have career wise, who have the money, they don't usually go for them because they know that they have standards and they can't do whatsoever they want to do with them, because these women, they can stand on their own Even if that marriage was to end today, that woman can go and look for a house somewhere and start a life again alone. Okay, so this is why they're so afraid, so that you should have your own money. But before you marry someone, please look for the qualities of the person you're looking for. Okay, someone marriage should be a partnership, and we should build each other, and also you should support each other's dreams. As a partner who loves you in a healthy, good relationship should be there for you. If you want to go to school, they let you go to school and pursue your dreams and become the person you want to be. Okay, so because if someone loves you, I know that they'll be just pushing you around to achieve your dreams. They'll also want to see you succeed. Okay, they're not selfish. If you see this as selfish traits, please run, because this person is just using you. That's one thing you should know. Yeah, so that's my thinking for today, guys. I really appreciate for coming. I'll see you in my next episode. All I can say is a bye bye. Please take good care of yourself, and always bye bye.